Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am barefaced because I wanted to do a full face of E.L.F makeup. Now I'm not gonna lie, I've been meaning to do this for months and I've had a box just sitting there and I just haven't done it yet, but today is the day I'm gonna just try out a lot of products from E.L.F and make it work and see what it's looking like on my skin. For you guys who are in the UK, obviously half of my followers are UK and I'm British clearly. Shout out to England, hey. E.L.F is basically a US brand, eyes, lips, face, and I think they were only sold online in the US, but they do now sell to UK, so that is cool. But it is delivered from America, so when I ordered, I'm telling you, it took like two and a half weeks before I got my order. But they also sell stuff in Superdrug, I think, as well. I didn't have to pay any custom charges because they have a UK website, so yeah, that's what I can say about eyes, lips, face. And they've got everything and it's affordable, like £7.50 for foundation, you know, £2 for this, £4 for this. It is quite an affordable brand and it's been around for ages. When I first started YouTubing, like E.L.F was one of those websites. I only shopped there like once or twice, and I'm talking that was like 6, 7, maybe even 8 years ago. So that was back then. But today's a new day and we're international, baby, so we're ordering from all over the world. We've got everything. Only thing I don't have was the eyebrow kit, which is why my eyebrows are filled in, and also the concealer because they had it in a medium. The medium was just looking white, so I just thought there's no point in me actually trying to do this because it would have been a struggle life. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first is the oil-free SPF foundation. So these are the two shades, Cocoa and Espresso. And initially I bought Cocoa and then I was just like, this is far too light for me. And so I ended up picking up Espresso, but I feel like, ooh, it's nice and thick. It's very thick. I feel like this is going to be very full coverage. I love that. And it's got a little bit of titanium dioxide in it, which is why it can be used as an SPF. That's really thick. Ooh. I love first impressions as well. Hey, we got a first impression. So yeah, I did see this color and think it was a little light. But do you know what? I'm gonna use both because I feel like, you know us ladies, we kind of like to mix it all up and see how it works. Ooh, two different shades, quite different. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna use this beauty blender. It's not even a proper beauty blender and I actually don't like this one, but it's the only thing I had available. I'm gonna go in with the darker shade first. Like seriously, that is blended in nicely. Like really nicely. Oh, the lighter shade is probably a little bit too light. I can use it around here. That would be actually quite nice as a concealer because the coverage is really good on that. Espresso. This is definitely more of a neutral color. I just hope it doesn't oxidize. Do you guys know if it does? I don't know where this is from. I think it's from Superdrug. Literally like a brick on my head. Okay, I'm using my Real Techniques one. It's a little bit worse for wear. Listen, at least it isn't breaking my skull as I use it. Ooh. See, the applicator makes a difference, you know. I wasn't getting the full potential of the foundation with the other applicator. But I feel like that literally looks like my skin. I'm gonna go in with the Cocoa. I'm just gonna use that to highlight a little bit because I didn't have a concealer from them because their concealer was a no. That actually is very similar to my Kevin Aquan. Overall, I am impressed. That is drying down nice and matte. The color is nice. I'm feeling that. And it was really thick. As soon as I pumped it, I knew it was gonna be amazing. I'm feeling that. I'm gonna wear it for the day and see how it goes as well. Okay, so next up I have this palette here. It's called the Made for Matte eyeshadow palette, and this is Made for Matte 2. I'm loving the colors in this. Lots of warm neutrals, which I am about. This is my life. I also have the brush set as well. It's actually really affordable for brushes. I'm not gonna lie, I have already used the small angled brush to try and do my brows. I'll be honest with you, it was trash. The bristles are too long, so it's too soft for brows. That's just a heads up. I'm gonna use this to like do the rest. This is the eyeshadow C brush, and I'm gonna go in with this, I don't know what shade it is. Ooh, honestly, I just tapped in once and it picked up a lot of product, a lot. I'm surprised. I feel like that is super pigmented. Now, what it looks like on my lid isn't what it looks like here, because this looks way lighter in here than it does on my lid. We've got some good payoff here. It's super matte. I feel like it's just sucking up all the oil on my eyelids right now. Okay, I'm gonna go in with one of the lighter colors here. I'm gonna add a touch of this brown here, and I'm using the contour brush. Is this a face contour brush? That would be a bit weird, but it's called the contour brush. Just to add a little bit of depth. I am impressed. I am impressed. That could actually go into my, like, you know, current everyday favorite kind of palette. Okay, so I also bought a liquid liner. This is the ink liner in Blackest Black. I will say the packaging isn't fantastic. It's very simple, but you know, I'd rather you have simple packaging and your product is good. Now, my hands are very, but look, no spilling, no spreading. Now, the reality is that only I can F this up right now. That is so good. And I'm telling you that I have 2 left hands, like I'm not even good at doing liner. The eyeliner is amazing. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I can't believe it. I'm very, very impressed by that eyeliner right now. Hey! Okay, so I've also got the Volume Plumping Mascara. Again, the packaging is really super simple on the items, and the wand is literally bone dry. There's nothing on the wand. All right, let's get it on. It's really needing to be worked. You know what? It's giving me some coverage. I'm not a fan of the wand. It's too big. It's really big and it's really straight. It's just overtaking my eye, and I feel like I'm having to pound it in. That sounds so gross, but I feel like I have to pound it into the bottle. For me, the mascara is a no. No, it's not good. The mascara is dry. The brush is too big, and I just almost poked my eye out. So I don't like that. I bought lashes. I bought 2 pairs of lashes from E.L.F. And I'm a lash girl. I'm a bit of a lash snob, to be honest with you. And it even has lash glue. I'm not about to use that lash glue. They're a pretty style lash. Nice from far, but up close a bit plasticky. But you know, I would still wear them out. I would actually still wear them out. I've got Huda Beauty ones that I like a lot more, so yeah. But overall, this face is looking okay. They have a cream contour kit as well. I believe that this is the dark one. I'm really, really hoping that the dark in this kit is dark enough. Sweaty. Can you see that? It's got moisture on it. It's like sweating. Right, they don't have a contour brush, but they've got an angled foundation brush, which is nice. That's dense. Yeah, that's literally my skin shade. So the struggle remains. That isn't a contour on me, for sure. And this is the darkest one. So if you are dark, then this is not going to contour you. And that's unfortunate because the color in this is really nice. It's basically a foundation. It's basically foundation, but as you see, that has blended in like nothing ever happened. And that's darkest. So we're just gonna put that aside. So we've got 2 different powders here. This is the HD powder and this is a sheer. And then this is a luminous powder as well. I kind of didn't want to go too crazy, and they both come with a poof, which I think is really cute. I've not used a poof in ages. That has sucked up any kind of shine. Wow. My powders usually have color in them, so this is a little strange for me. And I'm just gonna try the luminous powder on the other side. I actually feel like this powder was nicer than the other powder. This is the luminous one. I didn't like that one as much. I feel like it was a bit harder to blend and a bit patchier, whereas the other one's actually quite sheer and quite light. But I will say it's really sucked up the moisture in my face, and maybe a bit more than I would normally like. But let's just add back some stuff. I think we need that right now. This is the Baked highlighter, and the color is Blush Games. Oh, and there's a fan brush in the brush kit, and I'm hoping this is gonna just have me shining. Shining, 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 yay. Oh, okay, we're not picking up anything. listen, this is either trash or something, but something's not working. Is it the highlighter? It's very, very subtle. I'm literally grinding my brush into this. Okay, we're getting a little something. Okay, here we go, little. Here we go. I feel like it just needed a bit of warming up. Maybe my lights are blasting it out a little bit. It's very subtle, and this shade isn't great for me. I need something warmer. Okay, next up is the blush palette here. These shades here. We're just gonna go for the darkest one. Oh God. No. It's not for me. It's not for me. No. Sorry, I didn't like that. So for my lips, I'm gonna go in with either wine or dark brown. I wanna see what they look like on. The dark brown isn't dark brown. That's dark brown. I don't know if there's a packaging mix up. That isn't a dark brown. So no. However, I'm going to try the wine. I wish it was a touch deeper. To be honest, this wine is actually looking more like a pink and isn't winey on me at all. At least it would have a bit more of a red, but it's very pink. I'm gonna go in with my bittersweet. That's more like a dark brown. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with this lip lacquer. The shade is Natural. Oh, that Natural is like a white. I think it will blend in though. Okay, that Natural is a little bit stark when it went on, but blended in with my brown liner, it's okay. It has a very strange smell to me, but I think that looks good on. And then I'm gonna finish off with the Makeup Mist and Set Spray. This is a clear spray, and this is raved about. This and the primer I do know about as being really good. So let's see. Ooh. I feel like that's what my face needed. That is finished. I'm feeling it. I'll be honest, I feel like I look a little more on the pinker / neutral side than I normally look. Normally I look a lot more yellow, a lot more rich, because that's what my preference is when it comes to foundations and makeup. I like to look just even more chocolatey, but I think it looks good. Everything's come together nicely, and for the price of the E.L.F items, I'm shocked at how good they are. They're very, very good. It's definitely worth a try. I don't think it's a waste of money. I do think that's a little bit difficult when you're on the website because you're not sure of the shade. As you can see, that happened when it came to me picking the liners and stuff. But other than that, try it. I'm not mad at it. I am a fan. Okay guys, so that is the end of this tutorial, full face of E.L.F. I hope you found it useful. If you're not following me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Twitter, please do. I'll have that linked and you can check it out. Okay guys, see you on Sunday. Bye.